all the buttons, I guess. Hey, we are back. Final Fantasy time. I'm the amazing Summer Vampire, and here with me is, of course,
the birthday boy.
Yes, happy birthday, Keith, for 51 more minutes.
Oh my god, yeah, 51 more minutes until my birthday invincibility is up, and I am finally vulnerable to the
Sniper
dangers of the world.
Sniper out positioned outside. Did you say you're going to see Nadhana? Oh, how I envy you. She's a brilliant, beautiful, and kind and understanding. Did I say she's beautiful? Somebody's in love.
Ayo.
I would say Akina wouldn't realize that. I don't even think Akina realizes she's in love.
Wow. I like her a lot.
I like how I've gone back and forth on if, like, it's like, do Akina and Alice realize what the fuck they're doing, or are they just two idiots? Who knows?
They don't.
They don't. They're both kind of dumb. I could stare at her dainty ears and adorable trunk all day. And those eyes! When you meet her, take care you don't drown in them. Alright.
Sure.
We gotta go up there. So we're in for a trip. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket. Remember when that was whenever Little Einstein was a meme for like a while?
I don't know why it was.
Because they're going on a trip in their favorite rocket ship, zooming through the sky. I'm aboard. Get ready to... There's something wrong with me, but we'll figure that out later. We'll worry about that later. It's like I said in the last Final Fantasy XIV stream, I could ask questions about things, but it's better not to answer them. It's like the things I mentioned in the last 14 stream are better not to answer the questions of, and the things I'm talking about, the things going on my brain now are better not to answer questions of, because, you know, sometimes you just don't want to worry about it. Sometimes you just shouldn't worry. Why are you worrying about? Oh my god, what the hell happened? Oh.
Oh.
Okay. How are you doing, fam? The hell happened here?
What happened here?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's like, Jesus. Everyone good?
Their dress marks them as alchemists. I see no evidence of injury or poison.
Thinkest thou they but slumber?
Are you just taking a nap?
I believe so. Whether it is by choice is another question entirely.
Bro, in the rain?
Oh.
You're gonna get pneumonia.
Oh, hey, it's this guy.
You must excuse the poor welcome. Long days and longer nights have taken their toll, as you can see.
So they are just sleeping.
I am Vashan, servant to the satrap. My task was, in fact, to wake these good men and women, if you will allow.
They really are just taking a nap.
Dang.
They really do just be taking a fat nap.
People of the great work, I come bearing new scales.
Scales?
Yes, scales.
We have new scales?
Bro, they would. They walk up and it looks like a horrifying sight, and they're all just taking a fat nap.
Yes,
Oh my god.
Gather round. I have them right here.
It's actually that easy.
Sometimes you just need to take a fucking nap.
Now I can continue my experiment.
Many thanks.
One for me.
Those are dragon scales.
Like Justinian's just like, dude, what the fuck?
Yes, such materials are vital to their most pressing research.
And we are fortunate to have them. Our experiments are so close to bearing fruit. Soon we will have a talisman capable of nullifying the etheric emissions from that accursed tower.
Oh?
Oh.
Did I say something wrong? Are you not here with Varshan? Wait, who are you people?
You know, that's a fair question. Like, you're saying something you see
Of course.
every day.
You're the one Kryl sent. The warrior of light we've been waiting for.
Yep, that's me. I kind of just do shit.
Day of celebration.
What is that other?
To send her over.
The winds have shifted. I feel it. The end to our toil is near.
By the way, this scene got me so much. The first time I saw it,
It hasn't been this clear in
I was just like, oh my god. I legit thought these people were dead.
How did you acquire those scales?
Curious that it concerns you so. But worry not. They were freely given by the dragon with whom our satrap has forged a lawful pact.
Yeah, fair enough. Also, Cindy's like, dragon?
That is well.
He locked in.
Look,
You must
it's
be
the
quite
one thing he
familiar
knows.
with Dragon King, yes?
Oh god.
Is this their congealed blood I see on your weapon?
Ah, Justinian!
Hey, it's not on his armor, it's on his weapon.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's not on his armor.
I should like to draw a file or two, if so.
Why are you doing that? Why are you?
See here.
Whoa.
Willem, I must insist that you visit our laboratory.
Stranger danger.
Brace yourself,
Wait.
or so help me.
We just witnessed a kidnapping.
It's fine, it's just a Stydian, he'll be
dear,
fine.
Your poor companion. What with the new scales and your timely arrival, my colleagues are a little giddy with excitement.
me, Walt.
No harm will come to
You
I
are
promise.
the attention, my pretty
Meanwhile,
Walt.
shall we find a quiet place to talk?
Yeah. Don't. Good dog. Yeah.
As you may have guessed,
Good
I am
dog,
Nana,
Walt.
the alchemist
Good
who
dog,
sent
even
the
you
quest
drive
to
me
your
crazy.
monstrous crime.
Yeah.
We have
Drive me
workshops
crazy these
across
last couple
the
of
nation
days.
collaborating on this research project. But it is here,
My
at the
dog.
great work, where I collate our
Doggo.
Yeah.
Come with me, all of you. and
Sure,
I will
everyone's
explain
familiar
the
with my
crux
dog.
of the situation.
Let's talk about him. Where are you going, Walt? Come over here. Don't look at me like that. I said come over here. Oh, okay. Give me such a confused stare. He's like, what the fuck? I love that. Stydian just getting kidnapped. Why'd you go way over there, Walt? Allow me to thank you for answering our call. Many towers have appeared around the world, and we are grateful that you would assist us with ours. Well, Kryl herself is tied up with another investigation. Kina is immediately capable substitute, and we will spare no effort to aid you. If I understand correctly, you seek to make a talisman that can nullify etheric emissions. Indeed, we do. As you know, the tower emits a vast concentration of aether. One cannot go anywhere near without being tempered. As such, we can only study the tower from afar, and are powerless to deal with it in any consequential way. In order to strike back, the satrap bade us alchemists create an enhanced talismans. Talismans that allow our soldiers to venture into the tower even should they lack the innate protection.
Could such a thing be possible?
Admittedly, we are still in the midst of testing, but we are quite confident. Even prior to this, our people have long pursued countermeasures against etheric corruption of primals. One of the methods tested to date, those utilizing dragon scales, proved the most promising. Owing to their etheric density, the scales are highly resistant to disruptive forces. The mightier the dragon, the greater the resistance. We seek to amplify this protection property through our alchemy. Thanks to the scales provided by His Excellency, we have been able to make steady progress with the talisman. Soon we will be ready to conduct a field test, and here's where you and your blessing of light comes in. What exactly do you need me to do? And having my blood drawn, I suppose. Poor Stydian. Nothing complicated, I assure you. We only
Help.
ask that you serve as an escort.
Help!
Yeah, I think he's fine. Don't worry about it. Honestly, I find it kind of funny.
Get me out of here!
Give him another 10 minutes. It'll be a funny story.
I don't think I can last 10 minutes.
That'll be a funny story to tell Alphino, at least. I will explain in greater detail later, but you will be venturing into the tower's field of influence. And so, for your own safety, I would test how well your blessing shields you, with your permission, of course. I mean, it has shielded us from some crazy shit. In that case, Arianje and I will find other ways to make ourselves useful. Seeing as you all work to the point of collapse, I suspect you could do with more. You were just sleeping. We'd be grateful for any assistance you can provide. If you're ready, then let us put your blessing to the proof. If you exit the great work and turn south, there'll be a hill to the right. I will meet you atop after seeing to some preparations. Alright, let's go up the hill. Yeah, this is the great work. Let me attune to this real quick before I forget.
Yeah, that's fair.
I will forget, and then we will have to walk back here later.
You gotta poke the aetherite.
Yeah, you gotta lick the rock, as I so put it before, back when we first started our adventure. That's why I said.
Me when I am a geologist.
That's what I said back when we first started the game, back when we first started streaming.
Yeah, almost. Damn,
5 years ago, and it's literally because this was the first game I streamed was Final Fantasy. It was the first ever stream was Akina. So Akina's been around as long as the channel has.
Man.
I hope you don't have trouble finding this place while climbing the hill. Not all are accustomed to physical strain. I give you the fruit of our sweet tears and many sleepless nights, the drunken Deepa. A Deepa is a lantern possessed to the gods as an offering. Taking inspiration from the tradition, we created this device to test the talisman's efficiency. Upon activation, it will move a certain distance before emitting a powerful blast of ether. In lieu of corruption, those lacking sufficient protection will experience severe ether sickness. For your test, you'll be exposed 4 times. That should be enough to ascertain your blessing's protective capabilities. Please begin when you're ready. I shall observe from a safe distance. You shall experience severe ether sickness. Oh, luckily I'm powerful. Also, it seems this person's on the same quest line we are. Hi. Oh. Move. Please stand back. How far back? Back here? Okay. Like, I was like, well, hello. That did not do anything to me. I'm too pretty. Alright, time to do this again. Yeah, it's just gonna be this for a bit. So how's your day been, Keith? Anything interesting happen?
I got some pizza.
Sounds like a good birthday.
Yeah, I also spent like $17 at a convenience store to get snacks.
Fair enough.
Boy dinner.
Swear to God, take care of yourself. I at least had, you know, actual food. Yeah, with sloppy joes, but I, you know, actually cooked.
Sorry, what was that?
Jesus Christ, Keith.
I'm eating Cheez-Its.
Learn to cook for the love of God.
I can cook some things, alright? I'm slowly learning to cook.
Yeah, think about it this way. If you learn to cook, you can be more Shiro.
Oh, true!
I'm already more Shiro than you are because I know how to cook.
Fair enough.
Oh my God. Right? Can you move back? In this, please? Oh my God. Okay, yeah, I do need to move back.
You know what? Maybe I should go out and do high jumps. See what happens after that.
It's like... together we will make up one whole Shiro. We'll each have parts of his skills, and together we are one whole Shiro. We're two halves of a whole idiot. It's still one of my favorite jokes from our parents. Back when Cosmo and Wanda didn't hate each other. Remember, like, by the end of the series, the joke was they hated each other.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
I mean, that was just the joke in, like, every fucking, married couple for a while.
Yeah, and it feels weird.
Yeah, I mean, you see that in, like, Family Guy and, Simpsons to a degree. You don't see it as bad in Simpsons, but you definitely see it in Simpsons to a degree. I feel like, oddly enough, I've heard that criticism of American Dad, but it feels less like that. It just feels like Stan's an idiot.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like, you know, he hates his wife. It feels like he's dumb and does dumb shit. Yeah, I mean,
strangely enough, I think American Dad has inverse Flanderization.
Yeah.
You know? Like, as the show went on, they somehow became deeper characters.
Yeah. And Roger became every character. Look at my favorite character. Ah, you've returned. Not on your knees. A promising sign. Come, let's make the dipper off your... Let me take the dipper off your hands. Thank you. I shall replenish the teeth when we test the talisman. So, no dizziness or nausea or anything of the sort? You feel perfectly fine? Then the strength of your blessing is beyond doubt. There's no risk that the tower will corrupt your ether. With this, we can request your aid for the task ahead with easy hearts. You are a capable warrior too, are you not? Would you be amenable to assisting me with another errand? You see, our talismans require a special ink, but we have exhausted our stores of a key ingredient for it. The herb grows not far from here, and I would like you to go harvest some. With the recent spate of kidnappings, however, we are Cardosa, travel alone at our own peril. Do not come with me as an escort. I would compensate you for your troubles, of course. Yeah, sure. I don't mind. Easy peasy. And I'm in your debt. Without further ado, let us head to the Kajia's footsteps. It's situated on the road which runs east of the Great Works. But yeah, you know what fictional family wasn't like that? The Duncans. Good Luck Charlie.
Yeah, no, they were not like that.
Like, yeah, they had their arguments, but they always felt more like a family unit, you know?
Yeah, they had arguments and everything, but like those were usually because of the plot of an episode rather than just like
felt like a genuine family. Like it felt like more like a family because families have arguments, but at the end of the day, they were also still all loved each other, and it was very sweet. I love Good Luck Charlie, very sweet show.
Mm-hmm.
I was in that era where Disney Channel, a lot of those Disney Channel shows had that very sweet feel to them. I may be imagining it, but it feels as though we're being followed. Look at Tina. Soldiers. Yeah. Another example of that I love is the bond between Mosby and London in Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Then you know what? Fair enough.
That was always so sweet. Oh, thanks, bud. I don't think I needed that. I was handling them perfectly fine. Good gods, but that gave me a fright. I think at the moment I venture outside the safety of the work. I think the sisters asked you to come with me. You're all right, I hope? Good, good. Let us continue on then. It isn't far now. Just through these pillars up the rise. But yeah, those all the episodes that focused on their bond were always so sweet. I just saw how they got on this topic. I can't remember what got us on this topic. I mentioned some fictional. Oh yeah, I mentioned Cosmo and Wanda, and then it kind of went on a tirade of.
Yeah, basically.
This was a weird thing they did for a while in shows.
Were
and stuff.
Timmy's own parents like that? I don't think so, right?
They weren't. They were just portrayed as idiot. They were portrayed as idiots or neglectful, depending on the plot.
Right.
Like, and it got to the point of complete flanderization for Timmy's dad, but Christ. Like, by the end of the series, he was just one of the dumbest characters in fictional history. And here we are. Like, he effectively had the mentality of a toddler by the end of the series.
Right.
Timmy,
I am knocking on your door in order to respect your privacy, but I'm going to assert my authority as your father by barging in anyway.
It can never sound like the return soon. But yeah, that was always like one of my. I love that episode. That's the one where he goes in the internet, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Which is like that episode also is the one that reveals that Trixie's friend had a crush on Timmy. The blonde-haired girl.
Oh yeah.
Who vanished. I think that was like her last appearance, and then she just vanished.
Just vanished off the face of the earth. That's crazy.
No, I think she had a couple more actually. I don't remember.
She might have had a couple more episodes, but then like no speaking roles, maybe.
Yeah. The problem is I don't know the episode release order off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that would be Radzat Han.
So
Hardly anyone has been allowed in or out since our trouble with the tower
since I
began.
don't know the episode release order, I can't say for certain when her final appearance was, because I'm like, well, I don't know if this episode came
Faithful
first or that one
citizens
did.
huddle inside the city walls, and commerce has all but ground to a standstill. I pity the satrap, the trials he must be facing.
Anyway, we're learning a bit about what's going on in Razatan. Can you tell me the satrap? The satrap. What do they like?
Well, he is the most important person in Radzat Han.
Okay. That doesn't tell me much.
Long ago, this island was home to two tribes of Matanga, the Gajasura and the Arkasodra. When the Aura came to these shores, it was the Arkasodra with whom they joined forces. Together they defeated the warlike Gajasura, forcing them to flee Thavnair altogether. Peace and prosperity reigned for a time, until a clan of Hjor from the mainland decided they wanted the island for themselves. It was a direct ancestor of the present satrap who arbitrated that conflict and welded the warring factions into the nation we know today. And ever since, a member of that esteemed lineage has inherited this somewhat unique position. You see, by and large, the state is run by the people, but when problems arise, it is the satrap who mediates a solution. The stability provided by the satrap is what has allowed Radzad Khan to thrive all these years. And it was the satrap himself who entrusted us with this duty. We will not fail him, nor our countrymen.
What is the delay with the vessel? I told you I need to adjust those ratios.
Oh, hi, Pain Daniel.
I come all this way to admire one of my splendid towers. And what do I find?
Dingus friggin' twink.
Fools attempting to ward off its tempering influence with magic trinkets. I seem to recall a similar experiment in ages past. What was that man's name?
Hmm?
Oh, something. Owen? Another body, another time. Who could be expected to remember every trivial detail?
Have fun there, buddy.
He is, and I hate it.
Allowing them to construct such handy talismans would be counterproductive to my plans.
Maybe just let them do what they want.
And yet, I find myself deathly curious. How will they manage this feat with the limited knowledge and resources at their disposal? Complications be damned, for we cannot escape the nature of our souls. And I, as ever, am my own worst enemy.
Buddy, what the fuck are you rambling about? You really just
What is
be
bro
talking.
yapping about?
He really do just be talking. I have enough spirit weed to last a good while. Thank you for keeping watch. Let's head back to the great work, shall we? Alright, back to the great work it is. I'm just gonna warp there, because that's quicker than walking. I just love that him just going off. I was like, dude, what the fuck are you rambling about? Buddy? Who the fuck asked? Who? What are you doing, Daisy? Akina, my thanks again for your assistance. With your help, we're a little bit closer to completing our talisman. This isn't much, but please accept it as a token of my gratitude. Quest complete. Another one, a boy's errand. Wonder how Stinian's doing. If you'll excuse me, I shall return to my work on the talisman. You can voice Restaurant. That was that. That was that kid we saw.
Yeah. Make Cheez-Its. Ah, you are both back. Excellent.
Good one? Oh, Christ!
Oh.
Almost knocked my keyboard over.
I have a message for you, Mistress Nidhana. My Indian accent is not great. It would seem the stories of Giant Skull are running low.
I think my husky might want out. I think that's what he's doing. Oh, he's acting like he is. 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, is that what you want? Is that why you're acting like a weirdo? Hang on. There you go. You're just being you. Sorry about that. My dog wanted out,
Yes.
and then I had to make fun of my
Fair
other
enough.
dog because she's
You.
You're not doing anything. You're big.
You.
What? But I last looked, and when I last looked, there was plenty.
I suspect that was before Rianche told everyone about their tempering cure, and Estinians shared his knowledge of dragons. Your peers have been inspired to fashion a number of new talisman prototypes.
I see. Well, if it leads to new possibilities, then far be it from me to complain. But we will need to replenish our stores.
I should be happy to attend to this if you'd like.
As much as I appreciate the offer, my dear boy, I can't in good consciousness send you out there alone while the kidnappers are at large. Akina, loath though I am to press another task on you so soon, might I ask you to fence the giant skull? In case you're not familiar, giant skull is a type of ore found on the island. Owing to its hardness of etheric conductivity, it has applications in many disciplines, alchemy not least of all.
I wanted my cheese, it's all the floor.
Do not eat that. I mean, I'm sure your floors are clean, but don't eat food off the floor.
I mean, you'll never know if I did or didn't.
Fair enough, I'm not gonna question it. The quality is where it is found.
You can choose to believe what you want.
Aptly named the Jintga grounds. Isn't far away. It shouldn't take much of your time. May we impose on you once more? I'm gonna assume you did eat it because it's you.
No, of course I didn't. I threw that away.
Thank you. Upon arriving on the ground, please seek out a man named Zainua. He'll furnish you with the ore.
Sorry. At the very least, permit me to accompany you. It so happens I have an errand of my own that will take me to the outpost nearby. May we borrow a pair of hamsa, Mistress Nidhana?
By all means. Do try and be patient with them. Those that survived are still in training.
I will bring the hamsa to the entrance. Meet me there when you are ready.
If I remember correctly, these guys are the... I want to say they are... Yeah, no, they are the Endwalker, They're the battle, the ones that you do the battle, like Disciples of War and Magic for, Allied Society quests for, Endwalker. Because the Space Bunnies are crafting, and the robots are gathering. And you have no context for what either of those are going to be, but don't worry.
Sure, alright. Here are our hamsa, Akina. If the creatures look familiar, it is because they are close kin to your Eosian dodos. Hamsa have been kept as livestock in Thavnair, and many a hatchery can be found here. Alas, the largest of these was recently raised by monsters from the tower. On account of said hatchery being situated near the tower, the Radiant Host repurposed its remnants as an outpost.
I just heard my dog go outside. I could hear the dog door just... Psh.
That is where my errand takes me, and your own destination is but a stone's throw away. If you have no objections, let us make first to the outpost. We set forth on your word.
Alright, I guess we're taking off. We're going on a trip. I've stopped playing For Honor for the evening because I got mad again. What have I missed? We talked about fictional married couples and how just for a while there the joke was always that they hate each other.
Yes, and it is 17 minutes before my birthday ends.
This is you.
You are ready? Then let us depart. You need only ride and relax. My bird and I will take the lead for yours to follow.
Alright, let's head to the upper. Yeah, this is just autoed, so... Love.
The way that they're walking, oh my god.
Akina's sitting on that thing. Looks hilarious. Anyway. Yeah, we've had some fun conversations. We also talked about how me and Keith are two halves of a whole Shiro. At least on my end. The stream isn't updated game category. What the fuck?
What? That's weird.
Why do it do this? Why can OBS and Twitch not just update when I click update? I very clearly clicked the damn button. I fucking hate this. Oh my god, and now it's just... Ah! I'm gonna commit. Keith, I'm gonna Kermit.
Sewer slide?
I'm gonna Kermit Sudoku. Anyway, fuck, I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, we're 2 halves of a whole Shiro or something. I don't know. In other news, so I use Twitch Mobile to mainly update the shit step by step just in case some bullshit happens. I mean, I try. I don't do it on mobile, mind you, because if I had to do I fucking hate doing most things on mobile.
No, that's so real.
And oh no.
And here we are, manned by the Radiant Host. This outpost is our first line of defense against the tower.
Well, who should it be but the young Vashon? On an errand from the satrap?
I am. His Excellency bade me to collect your report. He also wished to express his heartfelt gratitude to the brave men and women of the Radiant Host for their unflagging dedication.
We simply do our duty, but we are honored to receive His Excellency's regard. And yet, for his boundless benevolence, his treatment of one so young could be regarded as callous. You play Blaze. Keith doesn't, I do.
Yeah,
I know the news.
7 plays Central Fiction.
I know the news. I'm being dragged back into Central Fiction. I got off the stuff, man. Just like, Christ. I'm being pulled back in. I used to play that shit
you
all
just came from rehab.
I used to play that shit all the time. I can't remember if it was Central Fiction or the one before that. Fuck, which one was before Central Fiction? I can't remember the name of the one before Central Fiction right now. It's been a while.
Surely this means that that Arc Systems will remember Baby Tag.
Yeah, I was like, cross tag. If for some reason it's just not coming. Chrono Phantasm. I can't remember if it was that one or the other one where I had a match where I was playing as New and had someone playing as Ragna, and we were both on like our last sliver of HP, and we both just stood there waiting for the other to catalyst for shit happening in Blaze Blue before you. What does that mean?
What do you mean by that? What does that mean?
Yeah,
what do you mean by that?
What the fuck does that mean?
Why? I mean, look, I as much as I'd love to get into fighting games, dog, I'm garbage at them.
I'm actually pretty good at Blaze Blue, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what you mean by that, though. Anyway, finish out this cutscene, then I'll finish what I was saying about that match I had in either, I can't remember if it was Chrono Phantasm or Central Fiction.
Like those before him, he went on to represent the satrap in foreign lands. Wherever he may be now, I am certain he is well. As for myself, I assure you that all I do of my own volition, and gladly. I pray you do not think ill of His Excellency.
Certainly not, lad. Whatever happens, my faith in the satrap is unwavering. But still, I worry for you. We would be overcome with sadness if something were to befall you. For you are as a little brother to us all. Take care, you hear?
I will, Naveen. Thank you.
And who might this be? Not Tarnish, by the look of her.
Permit me to introduce Kakina Kaisuri of the Eorzean contingent, come to assist in the making of the talisman.
From Eor, so am I, and you seem much more competent man than me, Keith. You can make shit work eventually. I'm just confused on what you mean by your co-host is the catalyst for shit happening in Blaze Blue before you.
I'm also a little confused by that.
Yeah, I don't know
but,
what that means.
I don't know, maybe one day.
Towers have appeared over there too, yes? Tell me, what is this situation like?
May I suggest that you exchange information with our soldiers? Both parties would stand to learn something of value, I believe.
An excellent idea. Given the unprecedented nature of the threat, some of ours can understandably anxious. We would be glad for any tidings you can share. You two, bring Vashan the latest report and answer any questions he may have. This armor looks sick, by the way.
That armor does look really cool.
But yeah, I was saying, so both me and the person playing Ragna were both, like, at our last hit, and we both, like, were waiting for the other to make a move, because if I tried any ranged thing, it'd get blocked, and then he'd just jump me immediately. And if he tried to jump me and I managed to counteract it in time, you know, he'd lose. And what ended up happening, he made the first move, and I was like, go Blades! And I managed to time it perfectly to get the kill. But it was, like I said, that one was incredibly close. It occurs to me that I have yet to properly introduce our company. We are the Radiant Host, a military order under the Satrap's command. Our duty is to preserve peace in the land by patrolling the streets or dealing with henceforth unknown threats such as now. We train hard and admit only capable warriors into our ranks. Even so, we've struggled to contend with our fiends from the tower. Though we succeeded in striking them down on 2 occasions, they came in force, and we have to pay a heavy price. What are the towers in Eorzea? Do they likewise spawn monsters? Quite a few, yeah. It's much the same everywhere. With every nation struggling, we cannot expect our calls for outside aid to be answered. Also because your outside aid would probably be Charlian, and they don't care.
Yeah, they don't.
Ah,
They don't care.
I have heard about you. The visitor from Eorzea. Is there anything you can tell us about the Telophoroi? We know that they are the ones behind the tower, and that they have declared a war on the whole world. But why are they doing this? What is it they want? This we don't understand. They want to end the world. What? They want to die and take everyone with them? What madness is this? Well, you can bet we won't let those bastards have their way. We'll fight them with everything we have, like our Eorzean and Far Eastern brothers. You can voice this last one. Mostly because that bastard, I don't know, the way I did that line took a lot out of me for a second.
Fair enough. You wish to know about the tower? To be honest, we know little and less about it ourselves. This Tower of Zot, as folks have taken to call— oh.
Shit. Did not mean to click that.
This Tower of Zot, as folks have taken to calling it, had suddenly appeared where it did to the Isle of Narunair? Narunair. We're safe from its influence at the distance, but go too far to the water and you'll expose yourself to its corrupting ether. You're a foreigner, aren't you? How are you dealing with the tower in your homeland?
Beating the shit out of things.
Ah, yes. It's a tree of emptiness.
I mean, kind of. When you think about it, that's not far off. What they're doing with it.
Right?
You're not very far off.
Our struggles are not unique. Then our hopes still lie with the talismans. We must keep the monsters contained until they're ready.
Yeah, I never, you know, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even think about that comparison, but yeah. They're effectively using it to birth foreign gods.
Finished speaking with the soldiers, have you? I hope it was as enlightening for you as it was for them.
And I mean, also when you think about it, what are the source and the shards if not the lost belts? As technically we are the world that world that wouldn't exist. The only reason this world exists is because Hydaelyn split the world into amongst the shards to stop the calamity that befell the Unsundered world.
True, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
As a neutral nation and trading hub both, Rajathan ordinarily receives a steady stream of news from abroad. The last the stream dried up when trading vessels stopped coming. Amidst the dearth of information, everyone will have been grateful for your account. But come, you had best see to your original errand, as mine will keep me here a while longer. However, I'm afraid I cannot guide you the rest of the way. Worry not, the path is straightforward. You need but follow the road east. Upon the Hamsa, you will arrive before you know it. Brief though it was, I enjoyed our time together. Till we meet again.
Alright, guess we are going on our way. Mount the Hummus.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Should you separate from your steed? Speaking of, okay. And this time we have to move back on our own. So yeah. Oh, we have to actually move over there, not back to place. I was gonna say... Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing who the new character in Central Fiction is gonna be. I don't know if they'll replace my main, just guess it depends on who it is and how they play. For context, I'm primarily a Terumi main, because I'm a piece of shit.
Wow. Wow.
Dude,
Terumi?
Yeah, dude, Terumi's fucking good.
I know!
I'm an annoying
What's
shithead.
wrong with you?
I'm an annoying shithead. That's why I main Terumi. Look, I main Terumi and S, okay? I'm not a good person. I also play Noelle, if that's any consolation. I play someone who isn't stupid.
I mean, it's Blaze, but most of the characters are main, but...
Dude, no, at least I'm not a Jin main, okay? At least I'm not a fucking Jin main. I have at least some standards. God, I fucking hate Jin mains. I don't think I've ever met a Jin main who doesn't piss me off. This is indeed the Jinskal grounds. I am Zenyor. Is there something you require? Jinskal for the alchemist, you say? But of course they shall have it. They labor tirelessly to deal with the towers, and 'tis the least we can do to provide them with the materials they need. Tipping the scales. It's time to tip the scales. Here you are. A sack of purest Ginskal. We always set some aside for our alchemist friends. When you deliver it, the good folk with the great work know that we are grateful for their efforts. But if they need more, they need but ask. But yeah, every Jin main I've ever encountered is salty as hell. They are the biggest bitches, and I'm like, haha, get fucked. Haha, get fucked, I'm gonna just style on you as Noelle.
I mean...
The funniest shit you can do.
I mean, is it not in character?
Fair enough. My categories are regular assholes, racist, pedophiles, drug addicts. I tried to main Platinum at one point, but I could not get the hang of her.
Bro, Jin is literally such a Jin's such a garbage person that his own future self came back to tell him how garbage of a person he was.
His own future self came back not to kill him, but to beat the shit out of him. Ah, welcome back, Tina. Dad, I hope you got the Jin skull.
Now kill yourself.
I was actually
Jin Kisaragi.
in class tag, one of my main teams was Yuzuriha and Hakumen, because fuck you, big sword.
Hakumen is pretty cool.
Dude,
That
no.
guy is pretty cool.
Hakumen and Yuzuriha was such a stupid team, and then my big main team by the end was Adachi Hazama, because fuck you, what do you do when they show up?
That guy got a gun. Like, what?
I genuinely love, by the way, their interaction, because I'm like, being a public servant is so tiring. It's like, both of you know you are the absolute worst. Don't even pretend. Oh my, such fine specimen. Thank you for bringing these. We now have everything we need to make our next prototype. One that should be capable of passing our most rigorous tests. When it is ready, it will be the time for the true test. So please take your ease while you can. My main when the game first launched at one point was hide in Weiss. Because, prior to some changes, like some nerfs and buffs, Hyde and Weiss could pull off like a stupid ass combo with their specials, where if you chained, I want to say it was Hyde special, which would while them backed into a wall, chained it into Weiss's. Weiss could start attacking before her special technically ended, meaning before the opponent could even react, they were getting hit again.
Jeez.
I can't remember what the order of it was, because it was so long ago. Because, like I said, it was back when the game first launched, and after that, they eventually they nerfed it to where I couldn't do that, and I was so annoyed. I was like, let me do that. That was funny. Let me put the fuckers in the corner again.
But I sincerely get the sense they're close to a breakthrough.
Yeah, Weiss and Hyde, there was just a point in time where you could just chain them so well. Now it's just, like I said, by the end it was Yuzuriha, Hakumen, and Hazama.
Children of this star
And Adachi, because that was just so fun.
Yet ere they succumb to suicidal madness, were not the Telophoroi born of her body as were we? They who cling to life and the promise of the morrow's dawn, against they who desire death and an ending of their own orchestration.
Fun fact, Crosstag actually got me to try the Arcana Heart game, and I pretty much instantly dropped it because I was like, this is weird.
Of its meaning.
I was like, this is too weird even for me.
That's fair.
Poetic and ominous to a fault. That said, if it's an existential debate in nature, then our arguments might not be as persuasive as you'd think. Fandaniel wants to die and take everyone with him in an orgy of pain and suffering. An utterly
You could have used another word other than orgy.
It's Thancred, that's my excuse.
I know.
Spat upon by fate and wailing in the deepest pit of despair. Who among us can say they have not entertained similar thoughts? There are nights black as pitch, bereft of hope, and no words of comfort can reach you. And it's all you can do to grit your teeth and choke back the bile.
Me, me during a breakup or something.
The more difficult they become to bear.
Not me, but there are like, you know, the kinds of people that would like change their change their Twitter profile to like a black screen. And like their background to like that one Kaneki image of
To see them drown in torment as you have
change their name to like Gone or something, or like going through some things.
The will to endure is not always as strong as the urge to burn it all
Shit's
down.
just what it is.
Survival be damned.
Going
It's a
through
struggle,
something.
often close.
Going through some things. No, you know the types of like
Yeah, I
people I'm
know.
talking about.
That's what I'm like, yeah, I was just like going through, so it's like Kaneki. I just got a little focused in on the cutscene for a second, because I was like, I love this
Our
moment.
chances are much improved when we've the company of others committed to the cause of life.
But yeah, no, this is a
Our
really good
vengeful
moment.
dragoon here is proof of that.
That was a really funny cut.
It really was.
Like it just cuts to him like turning around, and then it immediately cuts to Akina turning around, and then both of them running at the same time.
You sure? If he knows we've been working on a countermeasure.
It's just Fandaniel being Fandaniel.
Mm-hmm.
Holds. The vessel holds. This is the one.
And then you just
Oh.
drop the nuke.
At long last.
Oh, it's too late to do anything, so...
Look! We have finally created a talisman strong enough to withstand our experiments.
Oh, yeah.
We've named it a warden
Ooh.
scale for the time being. With this in your possession, your
You
soul should be
you know,
completely
Seven,
shielded from
the way that
harm
it's
from
arranged kind of reminds me of an orbment.
Afforded
Fair enough.
such
I
protection,
can see it.
any one of us may approach the towers without fear.
Like, you know, the little endlets there, they look kind of like
Invention
quartz.
of historical significance.
I thank you for your kind words. But I would prefer you keep them unsaid until we test the talisman's efficacy in the field.
Isn't the SC remake coming out the same month as Fire Emblem
Same day.
Fortune's
Same
Weave?
day.
Right, day, same day.
Should the scale prove effective,
How are you feeling about that, Seven?
then you'll have little to do.
Yeah.
But should the effect
Yeah.
be weaker than anticipated, I must ask that you restrain me or knock me senseless.
I love
I don't. Wait, what?
You don't.
Oh, you need an ask?
Oh, you need an ask is wild.
That's an insane response.
We are
Yeah, New
fortunate
Trails
to have
remake
you with
same
us.
month with my birthday. Oh dear.
Nidana, I
It's 2 months before my
I'm
birthday.
certain you wish to do this.
If others are to trust our creations, then we must have faith in them first. And as the senior researcher, it falls to me to lead by example.
I am so excited though for Fortune's Weave.
But should I fail
Like I
to
said, I'm
return,
playing Three
then
Houses.
learn what you can from this
Replaying Three Houses
and apply it to the
Anticipation.
next. Our work must continue. Is that clear?
We'll keep an eye on the place while you're away. Assuming Fandaniel is lurking about, there's no telling what mischief he has in mind for us. Or
What mischief.
be on your guard.
That is one way to put it.
Mischief.
Shall we be on our way? I'll have one of the
I just
soldiers
love
at
that.
the hatchery prepare
What
us a boat,
mischief he
and we
has in
can
store
set
for
out
us.
to the
You
north
put it
patrol.
that way. You could also put it as
I'll see you
murder.
Yeah.
Crimes against humanity.
This is a guy plotting the end of the world. I mean,
I want to.
so it's a step above mischief. It's also a step above crime.
Yeah. Alright.
I think that's a kill on sight order, you know? Like, no chance for just like for like taking him in and having him judged by a jury of his peers. No, we just kill him.
I still love last night reading all of the well, let's have a notebook where I'm heading. Me reading all of the crimes Louis committed. It's just like, yep. I like that Daniel's crime list on the villains wiki is shorter than Louis'. It's malefic, terrorism, possession, mass genocide, omnicide, attempted mass omnicide, aiding and abetting.
Jesus.
I don't know why, but that just, I like how it's these the shit that just like escalating shit that's just like aiding and abetting. So yeah, okay, fair enough. I mean, yeah, you know, I feel like the omnicide's worse, but also attempted mass omnicide is. Certainly
I mean,
something.
yeah.
Like, Christ. Like, his crimes are worse, but he also has significantly less. I don't know how I feel about that. This is a rather finer boat than I expected, but I won't complain. All that remains is to board and be on our way. Oh, if I should be corrupted, do not stay your hand. Of course, I pray it does not come to that, but you must protect yourself. A fucking stupid idea, but I know you'll probably appreciate it, so I'm gonna say it anyway. Oh boy. Other alchemists can fulfill my role, but you and your blessing are one of a kind. Perhaps our only hope for toppling this tower. For all our sake, do not hesitate to do what must be done, whatever that may be. Well, the longer I draw this out, the more nervous I become. Let's be off. Let's head to the tower. Hopefully this works.
We should soon cross the threshold of the tower's influence.
Attempted mass omnicide.
Any moment now.
Under occupation, advisor and court jester of the Allegan Empire.
It's working! And you are still yourself? Then I'd like to see how it fares closer to the tower if we could. So far, so good. The scale's protection appears to be holding. If we can just make it to the tower's entrance. A few more steps.
I would suggest backing off, not because of the talisman. I don't trust the talisman's gonna work, but because this is still an enemy stronghold.
Yeah.
Praise be to the sisters, we made it! And the scale has proven itself to be everything we hoped it would be.
Despite being used
Now we
to
can focus on
control
production.
a large number of smaller things as opposed to one person, Pikmin captains are all shown to be inherently skilled at battle styles that involve directing something else to fight in their place, meaning they could be decent masters if translated to fate. I love that.
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, remember when I said that's why we shouldn't get too close?
Oh.
That's why we shouldn't get too close. This is still an enemy stronghold. I think it dragged off like a shepherd crane dragging it off.
You good?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go! Oh, here we go! Oh.
Oh, do calm down.
That's a sharp intake of
You'll
breath.
only hurt yourself thrashing about like that.
Stop! Oh, you can't do this! Please!
A little late for heroics, I'm afraid. The similarities are striking. My! Such hostility! Never before has my artistry so displeased. My patrons of old would have positively squealed in delight, though, between you and me, I find gushing praise exhausting.
Patrons of old.
Allow me to tell you a story. Surely you've yet to hear the one about Van Daniel, the sundered Asian. I inherited the position and the soul of the Van Daniel who sat on the convocation in the time of the final days, theoretically speaking. Practically speaking, that fact is of no consequence. I was born and lived as, well, me.
We already kind of knew that Van Daniel was one of the 14.
Recruited into the Asians and imbued with the former Van Daniel's knowledge and memories, but I never felt that they were truly a part of who I am. How to explain? Perhaps if I told you who I was before my Asian embrace, although that chapter too is a past I've long since discarded. I have it on good authority you've poked your nose into an Allegan ruin or two. Yes?
A few times.
Maybe.
Then I expect you've heard of me. The old me. At your service.
Imagine a nation of unbridled prosperity. Every need met, day after day of unbroken, unshakable peace. Existence fulfilled and ripe for decay.
You are a genius without peer, Amon. However do you conceive of such delightful experiments? That fool was beside himself with panic when he awoke with the head of a bull. Even his cries for help emerged as so much guttural lowing. Oh, the memory of it. My poor sides. My friends and I were so consumed by laughter we struggled to breathe.
No more than entertainment for bored wastrels ignorant of its worth. My all-consuming work. But it was not their only indulgence. For they were ever hungry for stimulation, slaves to the slightest hint, and amusement was afoot.
By the way, we did fight someone named Amon back in the Crystal Tower.
Was ailing,
Oh, we did, yeah.
where I would see the poison purged. I resurrected a legend, our first and greatest emperor. And just as I had planned, he set our wayward empire back on the path of conquest. An inexhaustible ambition carried us onwards, always onwards. Yet, he who delivered to us such glory was not to be satisfied.
Heed me, Amon. No matter how vast one's empire, or full one's treasure vault, all is rendered meaningless
So I have come to claim you. For while your methods leave something to be desired, we cannot deny the results of your work. And as fortune would have it, the seat of Fandaniel, your rightful seat, lies vacant and waiting. Take your place amongst your peers, rather than die a pointless death amidst the ashes of your doomed nation. Send one of your clones to the Crystal Tower that you might see for yourself. See what lies ahead.
And that clone would be what we fought back in the Crystal Tower ourselves. Clone of Amon, Van Daniel.
The fall of the Empire affirmed the truth. Majestic and tragic, as the Emperor foresaw. Scheme as you like, build as you will, nothing endures. What is life but a brief jaunt ending in emptiness?
Yeah, that's one way to look at it. Not a good way, but you know, it's one way to look at it.
So easily distracted. Why, I almost left without saying farewell.
Thanks. Cool, dude.
These
Oh.
are far more useful to me alive as fuel
Yeah,
for the prime.
this is disturbing.
Oh.
If you attempt to pull them free, they will die. So, enjoy tackling that conundrum with your comrades. We shall
Cool.
meet again. Not in what is mine inspired, oh no, but somewhere more suitably grandiose. Your favorite playmate is ever so eager to see you.
Please keep him away from me. I have a restraining order. I will get a restraining order against you as well, Faye Daniel, honestly. So yeah, that didn't go well. Ah, you have returned. But where is Mistress Nadhana? Monsieur, preserve. Just when we had succeeded in making the talisman. I must report this at once. Meanwhile, please return to the great work. So yeah, that was a lot of information. We already kind of knew that Van Daniel was one of the 14, and that he was, but we didn't know that his past was Amon. We didn't know about the name of Amon.
Yeah.
Man who served the Allegan Empire. So he has served both Garlean and Allegan. Something's gone awry, hasn't it? What happened? And then, so it was Van Daniel after all. Damn that bastard. I'm sure you'll want to do more, but you were right. You were right to return here first. We must tread warily, lest we endanger Nadhana and the other captains.
Oh, I now understand what Trent means. I checked in. Okay, I'll say it after this cutscene.
First, we must inform everyone of the situation. Nadhana's colleagues are included. I'll call them once for gathering. I think it would be best if you were the one to explain. All right, what is it before we get started?
It's because the central fiction reveal happened on my birthday, and
Oh.
Red was like, "Keith, you brought us new Blaze Blue content. Praise be the hero of justice."
I did not know that. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, Nadhana. And can you answer me this? Though Nadhana is trapped in the tower, she's still alive, yes? Yeah. Then we must make a warding scale, as many as we can. The prototype worked perfectly. This Nirhana proved at her peril to herself. Let us make more scales, that she and those who were taken might be saved. Aye. As an alchemist, this is how we will help win the fight. I had some stuff to do so I can talk now. Fair enough.
Ah, fair enough, fair enough.
My friends, the satrap have already been made aware of the tragedy. He offers his heartfelt condolences and reiterates his pledge to provide you with all that you require. To that end, he bade me to give you this link pearl, that he might personally discuss the production of the warding skills with you. And for our Eorzean visitors, I bear an invitation. In her report, Mistress Nidhana noted your vital contributions to the talisman's creation. The fact came to the satrap's attention, and in recognition of your deeds, he wishes to meet you.
Oh.
In addition to thanking you in person, he would also like to discuss further avenues of collaboration. And so, if it is agreeable, will you not accompany me to Razathan for an audience with His Excellency?
I guess. We would be honored, of course. Closer cooperation between our lands can only be to the benefit, after all.
Then it is settled. Please come to the gates east of Giant Skull grounds, and I will show you into the city.
So we're going to Razathan, it seems. We get to meet the satrap. Someone who is an ally to even dragons. Who is this? Like, who is this? Because we know very little about them outside of, you know, what we've been told. So I like the information we've gained, but I mean, even that's been... Yeah, as I was saying earlier, Picking captains could be decent bait masters, and that's just funny. Imagine Louis somehow summoning fucking Gilgamesh. You know, it's funny. Gilgamesh would actually have a degree of respect for Louis. Given the types of people Gilgamesh respects, he would have a degree of respect for Louis. Because of Louis' ambitions. And his greed. Because that's part of what Gilgamesh respects. I'm not wrong on this. Was that side because I'm wrong, or is it because you hate that I'm right?
Well, look, just because you're right doesn't mean you're correct.
I mean, he would. That's the fucking problem.
And they'd both be menaces to everyone around them. I hate this.
Yep. I'm trying to think of any insect-based servants. Like any servants with like strong connections to insects.
Oberon?
Oberon? I guess, yeah. Oberon.
He's a pretty strong connection to like mobs, butterflies, dragonflies sometimes.
Because Louis does call himself the king of insects.
That's fair.
So him serving
and Oberon's the king of the fairies. Yeah.
Him summoning any servant with connection to that.
Yeah, I'm sure there's others though. Oberon is just kind of the biggest one, I think.
Yeah, that's I just couldn't think of any off the top of my head at the moment.
All present? Then let us proceed. Owing to the threat of power, the city is currently in a state of high alert, and strict restrictions are in place of entry. Though you have been granted special permission, I ask that you remain close to me at all times.
A vast rock squats upon Thavnir, and to its stony surface clings the city of Ruds at Han. Ye who enter here are subject to the scrutiny of gods, the gate's most watchful eye. The orb which beholdeth the truth of all things. Pass beneath its hot and piercing gaze, bearing down like a second midday sun.
Thank you, Xenos.
I love Xenos being our narrator for this expansion.
What a guy.
Fragrant haze, a mixture of sweet incense and acrid smoke. The cries of merchants mingled here with lively melodies accented by dancers' feet. Travelers seduced by vivid sound and colors were once swallowed up by patchwork streets.
Olimar summoning Nemo.
That'd be peak, actually. That's awesome.
Or foreigners with the connection to space.
But
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
seems to savor now.
I said foreigner. I meant
To what
Voyager.
somber present does that divine eye
I mean,
bear
foreigners
witness?
make sense though for
Yeah.
for outer gods, but yeah, Voyager.
Yeah, I meant Voyager because of the connection to space.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much any servant with a connection to space.
Yeah, I guess Neil Armstrong then, but like we don't really know anything about Neil Armstrong.
There isn't a Neil Armstrong servant.
Well, there is.
There is?
We have a confirmed Neil Armstrong servant. We just don't know anything about them.
That's
He's I think he's confirmed as a lancer
I did not
or
know that.
either a lancer or a rider. It was confirmed in like one of the extra games.
I think Ryder would make the most sense for him.
Rider makes more sense for him because, you know, spaceship.
Yeah, the reason I thought Nemo immediately is that there's a large number of them, just like the
Under
Pikmin.
normal circumstances, it would have been my pleasure to show you the sights.
And it would have been our pleasure to see them. Alas, it seems our tour
What
of the
servant
city
class
will have
would
to wait.
Olimar? You know, I think Olimar would be a caster in that he summons out
I'm afraid so.
Pikmin.
Come,
Mm-hmm.
we should head inside.
I don't know why I'm... This is the thought idea you have put in my head, Trent, is putting fucking Pikmin into Fate now. Terrifying thought. One NPC said he had him as a servant. Fair enough. You're welcome. The type of shit we get into in this stream. We always somehow... It always comes back to Fate
Your
for us.
Excellency, may I present our honored visitors?
Keith gets a message from an OnlyFans model, turns it into a Fate conversation.
Yeah.
The fact that that almost happened to me today, but I shut it down before it went anywhere. I just didn't let it go. I was like, you know what? I'm not doing this. We're not doing this.
Such deeds ought to be recognized in person. Thus did I have young Varshan
And you know, it's even funnier because mine wasn't over social media. Mine was over.
express to you our sincere.
Yeah, that's crazy. How'd they find your number then?
I'm guessing they just put in a random number. Or they, you know, searched up numbers and stuff. Because, I mean, you can find that information just online. You can, like, people near me and then just, you know, think of data brokers and all. Think of how much of your data is probably on the internet.
Fair enough.
7
blessed
what?
indeed.
Like 7 what? Don't worry about it. It would have happened. What happened to Keith would have happened to me had I not been like, I'm not playing your games.
And the others. I am eager to hear your opinion on the matter, so let us not
I don't know what's worse, that or getting
Sit.
someone at work trying to get me to go to try to ask me if I want company.
I think
afterwards.
not. This charade has gone on long enough.
Oh?
Show yourself.
Forgive me, but were you expecting musicians, perhaps? There are no performers waiting in the wings at present, but arrangements could be made if you'd prefer.
Eh? What are you talking about, Stinian?
He hath the right of it. The time for artifice is past. Raise the curtain.
Stinian was like, I know one thing and it's dragons.
As
There's a
you wish.
dragon in here.
Oh, dragon.
Like I said, the second dragons are about, Estinian's like, it's my chance. Anyway,
Travel as assistants to the students of Valdez.
meet the satrap
You are
of...
none to me.
Meet the satrap. He's not just an attendant of a dragon.
Of the seventh dawn.
He himself
Oh.
is a dragon.
I am Vritra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode.
Yeah, feather wings, yeah, no. Vitra looks sick as hell.
Of the first brood, sibling to Hraesvelga and Nidhogg.
Yeah.
I, mine elder brothers, of Midgard's former spawn, I was last to hatch.
Well, isn't this a surprise? We were told Radzat Khan had an alliance with a dragon. Not that a great worm sat in the satrap's own hall.
A necessary subterfuge, as the true tale of our nation history illustrates most effectively. In the beginning, the rock upon which our city is built was home to Vitra, and Vitra alone. In time, the ancestors of the Matanga came to the island
This reveal,
and
by the way,
established a
so
foothold.
cool.
But never did they dare disturb the worm's lair. Next to arrive were the Aura. Adopting the example of their Akasodra allies, they too treated Vitra with reverence and respect. And for many years, an understanding between our forefathers and the Great Worm endured. Until marauding heroes from the mainland came, threatening to shatter our peace and tranquility. When it seemed all would be drowned in blood, Vitra himself came forth and quelled the rising conflict. A peaceful accord was reached, and oaths sworn in Vitra's name. Thus began the dragon's governance of the fledgling state, which was to grow into Radzat Khan.
But if Ritra is still here, then your position as satrap is just...
A charade, yes. And one which my family has performed faithfully for generations.
Many envy the great worms their power. Were it known that I ruled here, then the fires of war would burn without end. I would not be the flame which consumeth my people. Those few who join me in laying our country's foundations were, perforce, sworn to secrecy.
Your eye. It was taken.
Tis here, buried within the semblance of flesh. The body before thee is but a simulacrum.
Yep.
Constructed
Oh.
by the finest artisans of Razatan. With mine eye nestled within, it doth serve as an inconspicuous vessel.
Yeah, that's one of the sickest things.
Jeez. Whoa.
That would explain why I felt the presence of a dragon upon our first meeting.
I am woven with words fashioned to deceive such arcane senses.
Stop paying attention to what's going on.
'Twas short-lived.
A lot of sick ass shit with
Seems
dragons.
that fusion with my brother hath left thee much altered, Estinian warm blood. From the very first, we sensed the nature of one another, yet did neither one of us bare his fangs. That is all I need know of thee for now.
I'll say this. While he's important to Endwalker, he really won't become a central character till post-Endwalker. We won't learn a lot about Vitra and Endwalker itself, because he's not really the,
With all haste must we take in hand the finished talismans and breach this foul spire. Thence, should it lay within our power, dispel its wicked influence.
But believe me, when we get to the story involving Vitra, it's really cool.
Of the warding scales, the narrow confines of the tower doth limit the size of our force.
And thus denied strength in numbers, thou must choose thy soldiers with care.
Just so. Yet though our radiant host is formidable, I see a sure path before me. Thou and thy comrades have contended with a multitude of primal beings. Most recently, thou didst cast down false gods in Pagalthan and Cartanau, I am told. 'Tis upon that strength I would call. The Scions have proven themselves the most capable, and I ask that you serve as the tip of our spear. Talismans would, of course, be provided for each of thy companions. And should you agree to this undertaking, more will be provided to make use of as you see fit.
There's no denying it's a dangerous proposition, but the rewards may far outweigh the risk. Just think of what we might accomplish if we could equip all our allies with warding scales. I worry, however, that even the four of us may be too few for what you have in mind. Might we regroup with our friends first to discuss the matter?
It looks like we're also, because of the time, it looks like we're not getting to the first dungeon until next week.
That's fair.
Steel your hearts and hone your plans. Such time as you require shall be spent in crafting your protective charms.
But next week we'll be getting to it.
Back to Charlian is in order.
Wilt thou not lend thine aid?
Whether your request be made as a great worm or the ruler of Radz at Han, I see no reason to refuse, nor will I.
I love Estinian.
I am in thy debt.
Bro was like, I know one thing, and it's dragons. That's a dragon. This is my time.
He locked in immediately.
That meeting took a rather unexpected turn, but we now have a clear objective ahead of us. Let's rejoin our comrades in Charlian and muster a suitable crew for a foray into the Tower of Zoth. Oh, and if you haven't already done so, be sure to attune to the thread here before departing. Unless, of course, you enjoy violent nausea.
Not the nausea again.
We did already attune to multiple things, so let's go back to Charlian. Going back to old Charlian, and we're gonna regroup with our friends, figure out our next course of action. Well, that's the end of the split for this one. Because next, from here on out, it's all just the same streamlined quest. I love that they do that each time, that they do the split each time. They do that to avoid too many, because that will kind of split people up. Rather than getting everyone going across once, and then when a solo duty comes up, everyone's trying to queue into it and then overload it. Just as I was getting used to the balmy Thavnia, we're back in the chilly Charlian. I cannot catch your death, eh? We need you for the battles to come. Now then, everyone appears to be here, so let's take stock of the developments and discoveries. Next time on Telophoroi, you want to hear another fucking servant idea I had? Because there's so many more for some reason. Well, we're about to end off. But next time, in the dark of the tower. Next time we head back to Thavnir to battle the Tower of Zot. We're finally taking the fight to the... We're finally taking the fight to the Telophoroi. Is that Monkey D. Luffy?
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Is that Monkey D. Luffy? I guess that was, in fact, Monkey D. Luffy.
There was one time where I saw someone who was just Arcuwide.
Arcuwide Princeton?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Is that Arcuwide? Enjoy the idea of picking and fate mixing, dipshit. This time I'm the pro. Fair enough. Hashtag dragons. So, tomorrow will be Trails of Cold Steel 3, hopefully. Friday there will not be a stream because I have to open at work on Saturday, meaning I can't stay up late on Friday because I have to go to bed at a decent time so I can actually, function as a living person. And Saturday will hopefully be Pokemon. The only thing is, Saturday, while I won't be streaming here, I will be live over with my friend Remy on her channel for Pokemon Jeopardy. I'll be co-hosting that.
Wow!
We have a lot of fun things. I think I was supporting that joke I mentioned once about making my character a bunny boy. My character bunny boy Albert Wesker. We are going to go raid Ryuk's playing Girls Frontline 2. I know nothing about Girls Frontline, but isn't that
They're guns.
Yeah, isn't that the one like that they're all weaponry or something? I don't know.
Yes, they're all guns.
I thought they were like military hardware guns and like even be some like tanks.
I think so, yeah. My brother used to play it. But yeah.
What the fuck is
playing
this?
Girls Frontline?
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna ban this random ass bot.
Mm-hmm.
That is certainly a fucking message. Okay, anyway, yeah, we're gonna go raid Ryuk's. So yeah. Bye for now.
Later, gamers.